What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2 Kappa Mode. Oh yeah, guys, so I am currently doing laundry day. Yeah, our armor wasn't looking so good. We need to get this stuff repaired, so we're still using our Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod washing machine. This thing's so good. Yeah, we're still kind of using it the cheaty way by leaving the bucket in there with the super soapy water and just like turning it off with the cardboard box so it stops making sound. But yeah, it repairs our armor just fine. So last episode we had gone to the point where we were starting to make EMC, right? Energy condenser. So I was looking at our quest, trying to figure out what else we need to do in the future, things to prepare for, so we're not just waiting on stuff to happen, right? So I was thinking, you know, RF Tools Dimensions is a thing that we have to do pretty soon. We're gonna have to start making all the different things. We might want to make a world to, you know, collect resources out of or whatever. So I thought it would be a good idea to, you know, spawn in Enderman and get an Enderman soul. Yeah. So there's a death point down here. Yeah. So let's back up for a second. We were running low on the guy's spirits. So I went and between last episode and now, I fought a full stack, a full 64 of them. 64 Terra Steel worth. So yeah, and then we've also killed some dragons. Anyway, all the monsters are super powerful right now. I think this should be about done. It's done enough. Let's turn this off. So yeah, the monsters are super powerful right now. I thought I was just gonna go spawn in an Enderman using our soul vials over there. You know, shift right click on the ground and just smack it with the Draconic Staff of Power. To my surprise, one hit with this Draconic Staff of Power that has plus 220 attack damage plus an additional 30% of the mom health did not one-shot the Enderman. In fact, the Enderman got mad and one-shot me. So anyway, yeah, down there, I like spotted in here, I hit it, it warped, it went down this level, I hit it, and then it warped, and it went all the way down to our big reactor level. You know what, let me put on my armor. And that's where it killed me, it was right down here. So then I was like, you know, using the soul vial ones, maybe those guys are supercharged. Maybe it'd be a good idea if we just went to the end to kill these guys, right? Because, you know, Enderman spawn at the end, it just makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately, you can see right here, there's another death point. Those guys killed me again. Oh my goodness, these guys are like super overpowered. Let's go ahead and just take a look at one of these guys real quick. If I look at you, you see there's a lot of hearts on him. The one that I fought before, I think said had 500. Oop, can I just hit one of these guys? Yeah, 549 health. Did you see that right there? Some of these Endermen are like really crazy. That one's got 549. That guy will one-shot me. Let's just let him go off into the void. Come here, little buddy. You don't want to go into the void? Yeah, I do not want him to touch me at all. See, like 2 hits, he's still not done? Yeah. That guy will one-shot me. So that's kind of a problem. Anyway, let's get out of here before something bad happens. So yes, I ended up dying twice. And then I remembered, you know, a couple episodes I said, hey, we only have like 4 lives left. I know we had 20. So anyway, I have given myself back the lives that I know we should have had. So I did not want to just get one shot by an Enderman and like our world's deleted off camera or whatever, because that's just silly. Like we had all those lives and somehow that got reset. Also, I remember a few episodes ago before when we still had like our regular mob spawner over here. Yeah, I noticed that the zombies were just walking. They weren't going like hyper speed anymore. So somehow that got reset. Our lives got reset. Yeah, I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on. But anyway, let's turn that. Nope, no, we want those both off. Okay. So yeah, we want those waypoints off. I'll turn off the one at the end next time we go there. But anyway, I was trying to figure out things that we want to do. So yeah, killing Enderman to get Enderman souls and to get the unknown dimlets. Those are my goal that I was trying to go for. So I think we're going to have to do something a little bit differently in order to do that. But I do want to get myself an Enderman soul. I do want to put an Enderman over here in the spawner. And I do want them to be killed by these spikes. But yeah, we need to get ourselves the soul in order to do that. And then dying all those times. Oh, yeah, that just wasn't good. Anyway, let's go and clean out the inventory here. That's something I'll just work on off camera, I guess. We'll figure out some way to get those Endermen spawning in. Maybe I'll just use like a powered spawner or something until we get the soul, and then I'll swap that back out. But for right now, yeah, we'll just not worry about that. So what I wanted to do today, we were going to be working towards the next version of this energy condenser. So let's take a look at the recipe for that. So the energy condenser MK2 does require the energy condenser, first of all, and it requires all of these different diamonds from all the different Galacticraft. We have to get to like tier 10 in order to get this, right? It says tier 11 items on it. Anyway, we have a little bit of Galacticraft left to do to get to this point, so I would like to start just busting that out. It also requires red matter blocks and dark matter blocks. Both of those should not be that difficult since we've already created the items and we have a lot of nether stars now. In fact, we're up to 2.3 million nether stars. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I don't remember. Let's go to the last millennium. I finally put a waypoint over here. So I took away some of our Minicio crops, and then I put in nether stars here. Yeah, and we fought the dragon a few times. Maybe that added to like the difficulty of those Endermen. I don't know. But yeah, we now have 27 of those blocks down there for these 27 nether star plants, which are just making nether stars all the time now. So yeah, you can see how fast we're getting those stars. It is quite quick. That's really awesome. 2.3 million of those. It can't even tell you how much EMC that is. It's just too much. So it has like the wiggly numbers. But anyway, this is what we're going to be using for EMC, at least for now. So yeah, I want to have these going so we have a lot of that stuff ready to go. All right. So we need to do Galacticraft. We need to get to the next stage. Now, I believe we had unlocked the next rocket here. We have a tier 8 rocket. Yeah, we can do that, but we needed the materials for the tier 8. So let's take a look at that. Tier 8. So to make a tier 8 heavy duty plate, we need to get ourselves zinc. Now, I believe I said that we already had zinc in the system here. Let's take a look. Zinc. Yes, we have zinc or dust from when we were sifting stuff long ago. So let's go ahead and take some of this stuff. Is that gonna be enough? I need one more. We'll take some of that stuff and we'll start smelting that down over here. This. Just go ahead and put them all in there. That's fine. Then we'll put the rest into this like so. All right, so that should end up making, I think, 2 stacks of blocks with 9 stacks of that stuff. So I didn't mean to take all of that. I just wanted 1. Let's take a block of this. So this is Magneticraft. This turns into Magneticraft, and this says that it needs extra planets. Does this work? Let's find out. So we need a tier 7. So we have 99 of those. Tier 7. This plus this does nothing. Okay, I seem to remember these zinc ingots. There is some recipes in this mod pack where you could convert from one type to another just by placing your crafting grid. Yeah, this is another one that you can do that. Okay, so that turns it into the extra planet zinc. Let's see, does that work here? Plate plus this. Oh yeah, that looks like that's working just fine. Okay, so that's awesome. So that'll get us our tier 8 plate. That'll just get sucked right back into the system. We need to make ourselves a new pattern for that. So let's clear this out. We need a tier 7. There it is. Okay, a tier 7 plus one of these. We want to make sure that is not using substitute. Prevent substitution. All right. And then actually we need it on this one. And then we need a tier 8. So those guys will make this. All right. So we just need to get ourselves a lot of zinc in the system, and then we should be able to auto craft that. Now we did have another electric compressor down here. This was, I guess we're making tin at one point. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Okay, so this was, I think that's the tier 7, right? Yeah, the purple is the tier 7. So then we need to get ourselves another interface over here. So we can do that, no problem. Interface with this guy right here. Then we'll have to do a little bit of the connections, which is fine. So we need a couple of item conduit. Right, and then we're gonna need ourselves the wrench, the Yeta wrench. That's it to the right thing. We want on the check mark. Okay, we're fine. Cool. All right, so we'll just go ahead and hook up the rest of this stuff. So we'll do this to that. one of those to one of these. This needs to be insert. We want to disconnect this from the other things. I like keeping these item conduit networks separated. There you go. So this is its own separate network. This needs to be set to disabled, and then we're going to extract out of the bottom always active. That'll suck any items out that are crafted by this, go all the way up here and back into this interface. All right, so we should be good to go to tell the system to make ourselves a tier 8 plate. Let's go and do that. So if I tell it to do that and that, a 7 plus the zinc to do that, do it. Oh yeah, that looks like that is working just fine. So that's awesome. So that should complete, and we should get ourselves a tier 8 plate. So now we should have 2 in the system. Perfect. Okay, so that's done. The other part of this that we need to do is to grab the rest of this zinc that we smelted. Looks like we got a partial block on a few of these. All right, I think we're fine now. All right, so we need to take this stuff and convert this all into the Galacticraft zinc, so we have that available, so the recipe will complete. Now, I believe we have to make something like 38 or 39 of the tier 8, so I'm just going to go ahead and start crafting those up. In fact, let's just do that now while we are doing other stuff. So tier 8, let's go ahead and craft up like 40, I guess. I'm sure we'll need those for the next tiers as well. Anyway, so let me go ahead and finish up doing what we're doing here. I'll make the tier 8 rocket, and I'll meet you guys in space. All right, guys, so here we go. We're approaching orbit in our tier 8 rocket. Right, so a tier 8 rocket is going to get us to Pluto, right? I think Ares is another planet that we need to go to. Yeah, that's our tier 9. Then we need to go to these tier 10 ones. I think just the Kuiper belt? I'm not really sure. But anyway, Pluto is our current destination with our tier 8 rocket. Let's go ahead and launch there. So yeah, we are going to have to defeat the boss here to unlock the tier 9 rocket. Hopefully that won't be that big of a deal. Most of these bosses haven't been a big deal at all so far. So no monsters. Okay, good. No monsters here. Then we got to wait for that. So I will go ahead, dig down like we do, make our little hidey hole, little place to warp to, so we can have a nice safe spot to warp in case it is nighttime or whatever. And if we ever need to come here to farm resources, that'll be available to us. Oh, you know what? I thought I was down one more layer. I am not. I need to fill the roof back in. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish this up, set the waypoints and things like that, and we'll go check out the dungeon here. All right, guys, so here is the boss room in the dungeon. Yeah, we have all these dungeons marked, and they're all basically the same. So whatever we get, oh, it's another creeper boss. Right, and it's stuck on like that invisible block thing that we've seen before. Let's help it out. We'll just vein mine that right there. There it goes. Okay, so TNT, we'll just keep shooting it back at itself. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that like all the bosses are basically the same. I think the last few planets have been these creeper bosses, which aren't exceptionally difficult. Oh, did you forget about me? There it goes. Maybe it couldn't see me because of that invisible block or whatever is like right in this area. I'm not really sure, but anyway, yeah, the boss is dead. Let's go ahead and make sure we get that key. Cool. All right, so we got, yeah, here's the key. Cool, so we should hopefully, oh, that like, oh, my vein mining. Anyway, yeah, this should hopefully unlock the chest that contains, whoa. No. Why are you mad at me? What did I do to you? Oh, you can't get me. Now you're dead. Yeah, I'm so afraid of these Endermen now. Like, if you get one of the ones that are like really high level, they just one-shot you. That would suck. Anyway, so let's get our tier 9. Yes, tier 9 schematic. Cool. I guess I'll take the unknown dimlets. What is this? Nether quartz scythe? I didn't know you could get Tinker's weapons here. Not that that's really that great, but I'll take it. I had no idea that was even a thing. Overgrowth seed. Yeah, there's nothing else in here that is of very much else use. All right, so let's go back and... Oh, actually, you know what? Before we go, let's take a look here. So to make the tier 9, we need compressed tungsten. Now, I think we already had tungsten in the system, right? Yeah, so we have some Pluto tungsten ore. I think we've gotten this from nether ores. I think. So we have tungsten ingot from Magneticraft. We have this from extra planets, and we have this stuff. So does this convert? Yeah, it converts just the same to the extra planet stuff. Okay, so we can go ahead and smelt down this tungsten ore, convert it into ingots, convert the ingots to the extra planets, and then compress them so we don't even have to do anything else here. Let me go ahead and start working on that, make our tier 9 rocket, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so here we are once again in approaching orbit anyway with our tier 9 rocket this time. Alright, so that's going to get us to Eris. Yeah, so this is a place that we need to, I think it was that we had to mine up dark iron. I think that's what it is. So let's go and launch here. So we'll have to make ourselves a little spot. Yeah, a little safe zone. We'll have to do a little bit of mining here, which I don't think will be that big of an issue. And, oh, there's monsters here. Okay, now I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want these monsters to like one-shot me. Whoa, okay, get out of there. Yeah, I don't know if any of these are like crazy powerful or whatever, but let's just go ahead and get rid of these guys as fast as we can. At least the close ones. Okay, there are some Endermen around. I don't know if, are these guys like angry at me by default? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, let's get the stuff out of the chest. Grab the chest. Magnet. Okay, I'm gonna, oh. Why are you angry? I didn't even do anything to you. Are these guys angry just by default? Okay, that's really scary. Where's the other one? I don't know where it went. Okay, maybe it's not angry anymore. Anyway, let's go ahead and just build ourselves like a little spot here. Put that there. All right, cool. Yeah, let me go and build a shelter. We will go to the dungeon here. We have to get one final rocket. I think tier 10 is the highest tier. In fact, I'm gonna make this 2 blocks tall in here just in case. I want that Enderman coming in here and surprising me. Yeah, we have to get one more schematic for the tier 10. So let's go ahead, build our little hole here, go fight the final boss, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So this is our final dungeon. I do believe of the whole Galacticraft thing with all the extra planets or whatever. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of Endermen. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to kill them with this thing because I can't shoot Enderman with the crossbow. That just doesn't work, right? Anyway, let's keep going here. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some kind of a new and unique and different boss. I'm not really sure. Portal gun. Don't really need it. So what do we get? Ah, another creeper boss. Okay, so not something unique. Let's go and open this up once again. Good. All right, let's go ahead. Just knock back the TNT, the creepers TNT once again. This is probably what, like the 4th or 5th one in a row? Yeah, it's not very interesting. Actually, it might be even more than the 4th or 5th in a row. Did you forget about me? Here you go. It feels like we saw the skeleton boss. We saw the creeper boss for the first time. What was the other one? Wasn't there like, oh, there's the magma cube boss. But I think we only saw the skeleton and the magma cube once, right? It feels like everything else has been the creeper boss. Anyway, so here is our tier 10 dungeon key. So hopefully we'll just get our tier 10 schematic right here and be good to go. What do we got? Tier 10 rocket. Nice. Anything else in here worth getting? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna warp back home. I need to set up the little warpy things over here. We could have just started mining right there, but I think we'll just warp back to our little safe zone. So this is the airy stone, I think. Subsurface rock. Not that it really matters, but I kind of want the stone as our block. Yeah, airy stone. Okay, so I need to go into here and find the Pluto. Is it this stuff? Honestly, it doesn't really matter, does it? Is this the Pluto? That is Pluto. Pluto stone. Perfect. Okay, so we'll put those away, that away, this one away. I don't think we need anything else in here at the moment. All right, so we can put that away. So we need 2 dislocator receptacle thingies or whatever, pedestals. All right, so here's one for Pluto and one for Eris. And then Pluto goes here. Eris goes here. Cool. So now we got warps to all these different places, which is awesome. Right, how are we doing on O2? Our O2 is looking fine. I do need to clear out my inventory just a little bit. We got like all of this garbage in it that I really don't want. Redstone would be fine to keep, but whatever. Just get it out of here. Cool. All right, so now we need to go back to Eris. We need to find ourselves dark iron, I think is what it's called. So now that we got a little spot here, a little safe zone we can warp to and from, let's go ahead and just mine all the way down here. It should be pretty easy for us to find this stuff. Normally you find it on the way down or just after a quick little bit in the a little vein mine once you hit bedrock should get us the stuff that we're looking for. I do believe it's a black colored ore. I mean, it is called dark iron, right? So that's what we're looking for. What level are we at? We are at Y13. Haven't found any yet. Okay, I guess we got a vein mine for this stuff. Easy enough. Well, yeah, still didn't find it here. Oh, you know what? I guess I should have kept my dev nulls on my person here. Let's go ahead and do that. Geez, I don't even know. Is it this one? I hope so. Turn the magnet back on. Do it. Nope, that is the wrong one. I'll find the dev null eventually. Is it this one? I don't think it's that one. Try this one. We'll try all of them. Eventually we'll get the one that we want. No, 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 no. Not that one either. It's gotta be this one then. I don't know. Okay, well, I think we got it. All right. So anyway, we need to find the dark iron. Oh, it's right here. Cool. Eris dark iron. So now that we got this, we just needed the one. That's it. So now we can go into our terminal here. We need the digital miner. We need an angel block. We need to grab a tesseract. There we go. So all those different things will get us all of the dark iron that we need. I kind of wish that we were able to fly vertically faster, and it won't be until we get our draconic armor that we'll be able to do that, unfortunately. I don't know which. I guess I'll grab that block as our block that we'll replace this with. There's that. That. All right, let's fly up away from all these monsters. Back up. Done. Nice. All right, so we will go ahead and place this guy. This should be a good enough distance away. We'll put our digital miner here, and then we can put the tesseract right there. That is set to main base, receive energy. So let's go to config, new filter, item stack. We want dark iron as the one that we want to configure it for. So that should be all the way at the bottom, right? Yeah. All right, so that is there. So now we can just do start. All right, so it's found 440 of these dark iron ores. I don't know how much of this stuff we need. I'll probably mine 2 more times like this. We'll get like roughly 1,200 of this stuff. I think that should be good enough for what we need to do here. Does this stuff have EMC? It doesn't look like it. You know what? We should probably take a look. Dark iron. Does that have EMC? That has EMC. So we could technically have all the stuff that we need right now just smelted down into once and convert nether stars into this stuff. We could do that. But I'll just go ahead and mine this stuff up anyway. So this is going to take a minute. Let me go ahead and finish this up, and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys. So all the parts are made. We are ready to build our final rocket, the tier 10 one. Now, this one I do not believe even has a quest or a reward, but we need to do this anyway. So let's go and build this together. This will be our very last one. It's very pink looking, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. So there it is, tier 10 rocket, we got it done. Yeah, I don't believe we get a quest reward for that because all of our quests regarding this have already been done with tier 8 and tier 9, but yeah, there is no tier 10. So while that's fueling up, let's go ahead and claim the loot for our tier 8 rocket. We'll claim the one for our tier 9 rocket. Seems good. Yeah, we still got this final one to do for the big reactors, but we'll worry about that one later, and that'll complete everything on that page. So we get a disenchanter. That's not bad. I mean, we can craft those now, but that is still kind of a cool reward, something unique we haven't seen before. And we get a bedrockium drum full of lubricant. That is a lot of lube. Anyway, So yeah, this thing is still filling up. I guess we can put the rest of these items away. Man, did we already get one of those before? I felt like we had something like this before. Maybe not. Anyway, maybe I'm thinking back to like my the playthrough I did on the live stream. I think we got one of those during that playthrough. But yeah, we'll wait for this thing to fill up. Looks like, yeah, we must be almost there. But anyway, we'll wait for this to fill up. I'll meet you guys in space, and then we'll check out our final destination for Galacticraft. Alright guys, so I wasn't really sure where we're supposed to be going for right now. I know we can go here and here, but I don't think those are where we needed to go. If I remember right, we needed to go to Kepler 22b, which is over here. Yeah, I think this is where we find the diamonds that we need to collect. Anyway, that says tier 10, Kepler 22b. I think that's it. Let's go and launch there. Hopefully that's where we need to go. If not, I'll have to double check again and figure it all out. But ooh, this looks really weird. Oh wow, check out this place. Huh. I don't remember going to a planet like this before. So there's sheep. Does that mean that there's oxygen here? This is kind of cool. Where's my chest? I'm kind of scared to take off my equipment, but this might be a planet where we can just, I mean, there are animals, right? This might be a planet where we can just breathe the atmosphere. I don't know. I hear an Enderman though. I'm just gonna keep my oxygen gear on. Does it say? Oh, you know what? It doesn't say that we're using any oxygen, so I guess this planet does have atmosphere. Okay, so that's awesome. So what we want to do, let's go. Oh, actually, let's do this. So we wanted to find these different diamonds, right? Where are the diamonds? These extra planets. I think this is where these are from, but I am not 100% sure. Yeah, Kepler 22b purple diamond ore. It even says it right there. Okay, so we need to find all these different diamonds. All right, so let's just go all the way down. I just sort of creeper makes sound that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Or was that a spider? Maybe it's a spider. All right, let's vein mine. Whoa, okay. Let me out of here. This is not safe at all. Right, so we got yellow diamond ore. I think I need to get... Well, what happens if we mine that? Okay, so we just get the ore itself. I was going to say, I think I need to get myself Silk Touch, but does not look like we do. All right, so we need to find one of each of these different types of ore. That is our goal right now. All right, so we got yellow. There is coal. There's red diamond. Yellow diamond, red diamond, green diamond, blue diamond, and then purple. Is that it? Is there just 4? Let's take a look here. We have blue, red, purple, green, and yellow. Blue, red, purple, green, and yellow. I think that is all we need, guys. I think we did it. So now we just need to get the little diamonds out of there, and each one of these do have EMC, so we can make all of the diamonds that we need through our chest. Yeah, I think that is all we have to do. So another thing I would like to do at this point is set in some kind of a spawn so we can warp back here should we need to again in the future. Guess I'll just remove the leaves off this tree and we'll set our waypoint here. I think that'll be just fine. So let us take this thing and bind it to Kepler 22b. All right. And then we'll put one to the overworld right here. Awesome. All right. So now we're good to go. We can just go home, right? We have our rockets, our tier 10 rocket. We have everything. Yeah, very, very easy. So I'll set up our dislocator over here on the Kepler world. I don't know if any of those other Kepler worlds are worth going to. I don't think I ever went there before. I think when I did this before to get those diamonds, I ended up using the dimlets. I think we got all these different color or I guess all the diamonds or whatever from dimlets, and we made an RF Tools world. So that, I think that was the first time I actually went to that planet. So that is really awesome. I was expecting something like a, I guess an asteroid belt or whatever. But yeah, really neat. Okay, so the diamond, I think we can put that through our furnace over here, I think, in order to get these, right? Hopefully. Yeah, we got 2 of those. All right, so let's just go ahead and do that with all of these. Awesome. So now we can take the diamonds, put it into our chest over here. Let's grab these. All of these different colored diamonds. Is that it? Ender diamond. What happened to the other one? Did we not have... There's a purple one. Did I not smelt it? I didn't smelt it. Okay, that's my fault. Let's get the purple one smelted as well. The purple one just looks like stone. It doesn't even look like there's diamond ore in it. All right. Purple. Diamond. Nice. So let's grab some nether stars. And what we're going to do is we'll put in... Well, I guess we don't have to go too crazy because this will be a little bit easier once we get to the next chest. So let's do 1 diamond with 1 star. I already had some EMC apparently in here. We'll just make a few stacks of this. What I really like to do is make a stack of the energy condenser Mark IIs. That's what I'd really like to do. So we should probably look at energy condenser Mark II, what it costs. So we're going to want, we're doing purple right now. So we need 24 stacks of purple. Yeah, let's go ahead and make enough so we can do a stack of each of these. All right, guys. Well, I was getting prepared to make a full stack of these guys here. So I got all the diamonds made up. We got dark matter blocks. We're in the process of making the red matter blocks, but my goodness, that's a lot of EMC per red matter block. So if we look here, yeah, we need, what is that, 28 red matter blocks per craft. Each of these is worth 1 million. So that's, well, let's say 2 million because it's almost 2 million. So, you know, that is, what, like 56 million EMC per craft, not including this stuff or this energy condenser. Yeah. So each one of these is 12 million EMC per if we just were to convert it directly. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 of these. Well, I guess technically we'd only need to make 1. We make 1, then we can dupe it in this energy condenser and then we can make all of the 2s that we want and then use those going forward. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be making this many, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and fill in the outside here with all this stuff. All right, and then we can make a second energy condenser. Yeah, I had this recipe already set up. This was pretty easy to do. So anyway, there is a second energy condenser MK1, which will go into this recipe to make the MK2. There we go. Do we get a quest complete for having the MK2? I think we do. Nice. Okay, so that quest is now complete. So now we can come over here and make a bunch of these. So if I put this right here as our pattern, we can just put those in, and there we go. Now we're making all of the MK2s that we want. So like all these extra dark matter blocks and all these extra diamonds that I just made, we could hold on to them, but there's really not a lot of point, I don't think. I'll just go ahead and convert those all back. Actually, you know what we should do? Let's stop this. Let's bring this all back into my inventory here. I want to show you the difference between the MK1 and the MK2. So that's going rather slow, right? If we take this MK2 and we do stuff, so we could put another recipe here for an MK2, and if I start putting these in there, like it just instantly does it, right? Yeah, that's so much faster. Like it just instantly takes whatever the items are, converts it to EMC, and then outputs over here. So that is going to be a lot faster than using this thing. I might just go ahead and grab, I don't know, what something would be decent. Maybe some iron, just to get all the EMC out of this thing, convert everything we had in there into this. Then I can convert that into EMC over here and make all of these energy condenser MK2. So we're going to need a lot of these. There's a lot of items that we are going to want mass quantities of. You guys remember those singularities? These are from Avaridia, so we have quests in order to make this stuff, but yeah, 50,000 iron blocks. There's no way you can do that in any reasonable way without using EMC. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. So we need 1 chest for each of these different singularities, plus other things. It won't hurt to have extra of these energy condenser MK2s. But guys, we're gonna wrap the episode up here for today. We finally got through all the Galacticraft stuff that we are required to do. If we do any more, it'll just be for fun. But I don't really know if there's any reason to go to those other KEPLER worlds or that belt or anything like that. Yeah, we've gotten all the stuff that we need from the mod, so that might be the end of Galacticraft for the series. I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.